What's up, guys? Have episode 12. Budget on went up. Shout out to the sponsors. Got some guests in. Got the straight boys here today. But let's get this show started. Welcome to Open Relationship Podcast, where we have an open and honest conversation about everything from A to Z as it pertains to the LGBTQ plus community and beyond.
Yes.
I am your host, Rodney.
I'm Devin.
I'm Tay.
And I'm Solomon.
And we have
Nate from the Short Story Long.
And you got your boy Jew, a.k.a. Jucifer Sanchez, and this motherfucker. You know, we lit here.
He sounds so proper. Yes, but we have our very first official guest, SSL Podcast. They stand for Short Story Long.
Yes, sir.
A long, short story. I wanted something short. Well, let's get into the good old game. So, Tay, what is this game going to do with our guests?
All right, so this is the icebreaker to kind of get to know y'all a little bit better. So it's going to ask you guys like some random questions, kind of just see where y'all mind at, how y'all think, how y'all feel about certain things.
Okay.
It's called Let's Talk. So we're going to get started. Who wants to go first?
You go first.
You go first. Okay.
Yes,
It's your
go in
second
order.
shot.
All right. So my question is going to be for Jew.
Yark.
All right. Your significant other cheats. How could they earn your trust back?
Just being honest. Straight up. Just being honest with me. If I ask them, like, did you do this? Why did you do it? We can talk about it and move forward. But I'm a different type of nigga, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you that right now. I'm a different type of nigga.
So you get cheated on.
And you're okay with it? Like, you would be okay. No, I'm not saying you get
Nah.
cheated on, but I'm saying, would you be okay? It sounds like you would be okay
It's-
with it, as long as they were honest.
All right, realistically speaking, there's 7 billion people on this planet.
True.
Do you really think you can only love one person for the rest of your life?
Yes.
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 You may have attractions or whatever to other people, but that doesn't mean that you have to cheat. There's no excuse to cheat. Like,
I'm not saying you have to cheat, or I'm not saying that that's a passable excuse or anything like that, but we're all human. We all have different emotions. They
Right,
are
right.
fickle. We all have our own little insecure itches and shit like that. So
Right.
it's like, as long as we can talk about it and use communication, then hey,
Okay.
we can move past it.
You get one time to cheat.
So
yeah. You only get one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what we hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my next question.
You want to say how many
Okay.
times?
Oh yeah.
I guess this can go to Nate. A man says that if his significant other expects him to pay all the bills, he expects sex regularly, even if she's not in the mood. He reasons that sometimes he's not in the mood to pay the bills. Is he out of line?
Wow, that's a crazy question. I think it's fair. Like, I know you guys know that this is a popular conversation right now. I think it's kind of fair. Like, if he's paying all the bills, taking care, making your nails done, all this stuff. Like, I mean, why don't you get him a little, like, give him a little ass, you know?
Say, what do you say? How you do it?
If you busting it.
Just a little bit.
What was the second part of that question?
And will he be able to say, I'm not in the mood to pay the bills? You don't want to have sex, basically.
No.
Oh, that's petty as fuck.
Well, the way I'm thinking of it, their relationship has two dynamics. She's the, I guess, stay-at-home wife or whatever. He's the breadwinner.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you both have to withhold those roles in this relationship, and it's different for everybody.
Well, she don't cook.
She don't cook.
Oh boy, yeah, out the door.
It's a lot of trophy wives out here and girlfriends who do not cook. They think 'cause they got these BBLs and they don't got to do nothing.
Man. In my perspective, cooking is like one of the top. And I can cook too, but like a woman that can cook is on my top list. Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
Jesus.
So you would pay all your girlfriend's bills?
Oh, no. I'm not like a traditional type of person at all.
You
but
50-50 or what?
I guess it depends. I'm not really looking for a woman to be paying my bills or nothing like that, though. If
Right.
if that's the alternative to this
I
conversation.
mean, if y'all
but,
live together, how would it go?
if I make more money than her, I'll pay the majority of the bills, the bigger bills and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, what about you,
I
Jim?
think that's fair, yeah.
Yeah, what he said.
You said, don't get me fucked up.
No, but I'm just saying, realistically speaking, when you can't just expect sex from your partner like every fucking time, like whenever you fucking want. Like, nah, that's not being realistic. Like, honestly.
If the role, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I'm sorry.
If the role was reversed, could you be a stay-at-home partner and then
yes.
With no hesitation.
Yes.
and
Yes,
your
I
partner be the
can.
breadwinner?
Yes, I can. Now, will that hit my pride? Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
me too.
Yeah.
Personally,
would?
yeah.
Yeah,
it
of
does.
course it
Would
would.
you give it up every day?
Yeah, that's easy for
Baby, come get this bitch.
Oh God, we easy as fuck. What you talking?
Okay,
So
yo,
let's go to the
so-
next question. Either one of y'all in relationships?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in a relationship.
Oh, okay. Well, how they taking? I'm sorry, ladies.
they're taking and they believe in half.
All right.
Skippy.
A man is getting married and wants to invite his ex. His fiance refuses and says that if she attends, there will be no wedding. Is she overreacting? Explain. This is for both of you.
Say that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you repeat the
Yeah.
question?
Yeah, you read it kind of fast.
I read fast. Okay. A man is getting married and wants to invite his ex. His fiance refuses and says that if she attends, there will be no wedding. Is she overreacting? Explain.
Wow.
I wouldn't say she's overreacting, but that's just disrespectful.
Yeah,
okay,
I mean-
like I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's disrespectful to motherfucker.
Yeah, I feel like you should know that there's everybody has boundaries, and that's her boundary. Now to say that the wedding will be off, now that's crazy.
Right.
This is
Especially
like
if-
thousands of dollars we talking about.
Oh, God.
Rescheduling this? Are you serious? No.
Please.
Well, let me say this:
If
if I'm paying for a wedding, ain't no ex bitch coming there. Why does she
Facts.
need to be there?
I agree.
We're spending $1,000, so this bitch don't get to spend nothing, but she can walk her ass up in here like she just like.
I would
like
say,
she's a bride.
as the ex, why would you even be interested? For example, one of my exes is getting married soon, and he wanted me to come to the wedding, and he told me before like the engagement, everything, that he plans on marrying this girl. And when they get married, he wants me to come to the wedding, and like literally up until
she
like
know about him?
final thing, yeah, she was his best friend, so we were all like, you know,
Y'all
like
had a entanglement.
no, we were all friends. She was dating a woman at the time, and him and I were dating, so it was like giving like couples dates, things like that.
What the fuck?
Very bisexual.
Very giving Maury, Jerry Springer, all of that. But I wasn't interested. Like, there's no part of me, like, I support whatever's gonna make you happy, because we're not together anymore and I don't want to be. But I would not be interested in coming to your wedding. So I just
kind
feel
of want to
like,
go.
So would it be
You
different?
why?
I have a question. Would it be different if like you were lifelong friends and y'all decided to get together, type of thing?
Or what if y'all had a healthy breakup? Like you were both mature and y'all understand that, okay, us being in a relationship is not healthy, but we rather work
Be
better as
friends.
friends.
Well,
Yeah.
the breakup was bad, but then we built a really good friendship after that. So that's why he felt comfortable enough to say, like, you know, this is my situation. I really want you to be a part of it. And I'm still like, no. And I'm genuinely happy, but I just don't see the purpose or the need. And especially thinking about, we were all once like in the same setting, sitting around each other, and now the two of y'all are getting married. Like, I just don't.
Do you feel some kind of way?
I just
I'll
I
be
don't
so
I
mad
don't
at-
I don't really
I'm like, they
understand
should be
it.
my
So it's
dick.
like I just don't want to be a part of it. Like,
I wear a shirt and say, they used to be
know.
my dick.
listen, okay.
I'm a petty ass bitch.
Listen, I'm gonna cut it there because I could say it, but I'm gonna cut it there. But no, I don't feel a way. I'm just not interested. Like, you know, I'm just not interested in that. But I wish them both well.
Okay, Devin, it's your turn.
All right. So mine says, you suspect your best friend's significant other is cheating, but you have no concrete proof. Do you tell your best friend why or why not?
No. Y'all say a bitch ass thing. You got me fucked up. I'm not saying shit because first of all, that's not my relationship. All right, not unless I actually have concrete proof and evidence. I ain't saying a
Okay.
bitch.
So if
ass
you do
thing.
have evidence, then you'll say
Yes.
something. Okay.
Yes. But until then, hell no. I'm not fucking up a happy home. And even then, you don't know what type of relationship they have or what's the true details in the relationship because that pillow talk is definitely something different.
Yeah, I would agree. I would say that if there's concrete evidence, I'm definitely saying something. That's my best friend. But if I'm like suspecting, I might do like my part to like dig a little deeper.
But I don't agree with him. Pillow talk is a motherfucker. Then you get cut off.
I'm trying
Man, guess what? If you want to
Every
cut me
time.
off because I had your back when your significant other was fucking cheating on you, then cool.
That's why you mind the business page. How do you feel?
I agree.
So if he found, because you're relationship, right? So he got some type of evidence your girlfriend cheating on you.
He
and
has
he don't
evidence.
tell you. How will you feel?
So he has evidence though.
Yeah.
Not concrete, but like
But-
kinda.
Oh, he better beat my ass. Fuck out of here.
What exactly does that mean? Like, what would the evidence be?
Like he got proof that your girlfriend was cheating.
So like text messages, saw them in a restaurant, maybe I don't know,
Oh,
like
nah,
concrete like evidence.
That ain't.
That's concrete enough for me personally. Like, I think you should mention that. Like, you should definitely tell me, no matter the circumstance. I do agree that if you step into somebody's relationship and think that you're going to be the one to save the day, like you're going to be the one to X out every time. I experienced it probably
that's
like
why
last
you keep
year.
your mouth shut, you don't say nothing.
Most definitely.
I ain't saying shit. I ain't saying bitch ass thing.
Okay.
Fuck that. I done lost too many homeboys like that. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I take that seriously. Like, let me know what's going on. But all right, moving on to the next segment of our show. I'm really excited for this segment tonight because we're sponsored by Azul. Many of you know Azul Tequila. If you have not, you see the lovely bottle sitting right here. And the reason I'm so excited is because I love tequila. It's my favorite alcohol, my favorite liquor. But also blue's my favorite color. So the bottle's like really fashionable, a little bit like me. It's good liquor. It's a good time. So thank you, Azul. And the story behind Azul, they were created, I think, about 25 years ago. And they wanted to share the culture of Mexico with everyone. So that's how they kind of came about. So thank you so much, Azul. We appreciate it. Please send us like 10 more of these because these are amazing. And we're also sponsored by Tonight Let's Talk. So the card game that you all saw us playing, these are our sponsors. So thank you. They actually sent us about 3 games, and this is just the first one that we chose. So thank you again to all of our sponsors. And we're definitely going to have a good night because of y'all. So thank you.
All right, Solomon, take it away.
All right, so for our menage a trois today, we are joined by SSL Podcast.
Yes.
And we want to just have some general conversation for better understanding. And so, first, in watching your podcast,
the way you say it, like
no, this is innocent.
Solomon got all.
In watching your podcast for Pride Month, there was a comment made that more heterosexuals, or I think y'all said straight niggas though, but more straight niggas should give props to gay niggas.
Damn, that's
Shout out to Ray Pride.
That was
shout out to
y'all.
Ray
Does that sound
Pride.
like something
Shout out
else?
to him.
It was Ray J. Ray J was like, I guess he just found out that Pride Month was a thing. But
Yeah. He was like, shout out to my gay niggas, man.
Yeah, shout out to my gay niggas, man. Gay niggas don't give enough love, and we just thought that was hilarious. It wasn't necessarily our quote, but it was something that we was talking about on the podcast. Yeah.
So how do you feel about that?
I do think that they don't get enough love, but I don't exactly know what he means by we should give love to the gay community. Like, I see you guys just like a regular person. Like, it doesn't really seem that much different to me. So I don't know what he means, like going out our way to embrace gay people. I'm not sure what he means by that.
Yeah.
I guess he mean by speaking up. Just as say you with your homeboy, he said he faggot ass niggas. Would you speak up, say that's wrong, or would you just go along with it? Or be quiet?
Sounds
He
like you
says
would
it to
just
me?
go along.
No, just say like y'all, like we're homeboys.
We're all out together,
and we're out together.
and we're good friends.
And a gay person walking, look at this faggot ass, punk ass nigga. Are you gonna sit back and not say nothing when you speak up?
Of course I speak up, but I do think that the misconception is that people think that guys know that their friends are misogynist or like racist or whatever the case is. We don't generally know that these dudes are weird or whatever the case is.
Right.
So when it happens, it's like, I mean, fuck, I forgot my point.
Nah.
But when you say stuff like that, it's like, yeah, I would say something, but I've never seen it personally in my life.
Really? You never heard somebody call somebody a faggot?
Oh, it's like, oh no, of course.
Don't lie now. Don't lie.
Of course.
No,
I grew up
don't
on
lie.
South Park, so like, I've heard some of the most offensive things, but in person, somebody actually being offensive to like anybody, no, I've never seen it.
Okay, how do you feel about that? What would you do?
I'll probably just laugh. I'm not even gonna lie. I got a dark sense of humor, like straight up. First of all, I don't give a fuck what your sexual orientation is. That's between you, God, and whoever the fuck you're screwing. All right, like dead ass. That has nothing to do with me. Real shit. But I can say, in my opinion, in certain instances, I do see that there are some gay men that I would say act more feminine than women. But in my opinion, I'm just like, that's a little too much. That's a little extra. But
Elaborate. Why is that extra too much?
Just
Now
like
you
a stud
shifting in your
trying-
seat.
I mean, I want to
Okay,
have this
all
conversation.
right. So let me ask you: do you think it's too much if a female stud is acting too much like a nigga? Like real shit.
It took me.
Don't call me
let
no
say
girl,
this.
bro.
I really used to like female studs because I feel like they were very too much to want to be a boy, like holding there, like you ain't got no dick with you fingering yourself.
Yeah.
Like that's how I was. So I'm just being real. But it took me a time to get to like, you know what? They had the same right to feel how they feel just like I do.
Yeah.
Can't nobody come tell me I can't be gay, right?
Of course.
So who am I to tell another person how to live their life? If that makes them comfortable, that's their life.
Yeah.
So I had to get there. So I'm not gonna say like I used to be like, fuck these studs. Like I used to be real. But
damn.
now I'm just like, it's just like whatever. Like, you know, that's your life. Like it's biased to me to feel that way, if that makes sense.
I feel it. So let me ask y'all a question. How do y'all feel about the LGBTQIA community? Do you think it's rightly just, or do you think they do too much sometimes?
Flawed.
I mean, definitely flawed.
So what are some of y'all takes on the community?
I feel like not everything, but some things, just like how the gay boy got pushed off the stage. The whole gay community went off about, oh, he's wrong. At the end of the day, that's your motherfucking stage. If I don't want you twerking on my stage, you're not going to twerk on my stage,
Oh,
period.
Jesus
You know what I'm
Christ.
saying? So, to me, some things are right, some things are wrong, but I'm not like a typical gay person. I don't believe in cancel culture because I'm a media personality.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you should speak how you feel respectfully or not. You don't got to listen to them. So I feel like you need people like that because I don't want, if you don't fuck with me and you on camera act like you fuck with me, why should I want to be around you?
Right.
You don't really fuck with me.
You know what? I got one more question, and I'm gonna let y'all take over the floor and shit.
Well, hold on.
No, go ahead, do it,
Before
do
you
your
go
thing,
into
do your
the next
thing, do your
question,
thing.
'cause we still have a question on the floor.
Oh, my bad.
And so to answer your last question, for me, it's really a matter of getting there. Just like you were talking about, you know, with lesbians or studs, like you had to get there. And for me, like in the LGBTQ plus community, like I had to get there. And so when I was a baby gay,
Wait, what the fuck is a baby gay?
you know, when you first
Beginning
emerging
stages.
into
Beginning
the
stages,
into the
yeah.
community and you're
okay.
identifying.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to be associated with like pride because I was like, well,
Same.
what am I
Same.
proud of? Like I'm proud of me. I'm proud of being a black man, and I wear that every day.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily wear my gayness every day. Like you don't just like I don't just walk outside and that's a gay nigga.
Yeah.
Like that. Well, some people. Do. Some people look at me and they're like,
Right. Mhm.
all right. But at the same time, it's like that's not what I lead with.
Yeah.
And so when I was emerging into the community, like I would see pride parades, I would see all kinds of events where you would see men half naked, you would see men wearing thongs, you would see all kinds of sexual activities, and I wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't there.
In public.
I wasn't there in public. And so for me, it took a while for me to get to that comfort level, but I equate it with like if we were in the same setting and someone made a racist joke or something, like I would laugh it off. Back in the day I would laugh it off, but then I had to get to a space where we'd be like, no, that shit was fucked up.
I feel it.
Like I have to acknowledge in the moment that shit ain't cool.
Yeah, and just acknowledging your boundaries.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So my other question was like completely like left field, but how do y'all feel about the baby saying what he said on stage, like in the whole cancelable offense?
First, only because I think I haven't spoken in like a minute. I'm over here sipping, but I feel like everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's fine. Like that's known. I just feel like it is wrong of you to use your platform and say something that could be offensive to so many people. I love DaBaby. Like I love DaBaby. I love his music. Like I love R&B, but like I like my trap music, my thug music, whatever. You know what I mean? We're turning up.
Yeah, it's alright.
And I didn't
Thuggish
stop
Rug
liking
is
his.
bald.
I didn't stop liking his music or him as an artist because of what he said.
Yeah.
But it did make me, look at him differently because, again, why would you use your platform to say something so offensive to you know that so many people are gay, and whether so many people are like still figuring it out, or they call themselves straight, or whatever the case, they're getting their dick sucked, even if they're not gay, quote unquote. So it's like, for you to make such a broad statement that could be really offensive, once again, it's just like, for what? Like, what was the need? And even if people were getting their dick sucked in the parking lot, they still paid to come see a concert. So why does that
But he
matter?
was telling them to put their hands up in the air. He was like, "Oh, my gay niggas, put your hands up."
No, I think he said
No,
if you
he
were
said if
sucking
you
dick,
were
put your
not
hands up.
sucking
Oh,
dick in the
okay.
parking lot. So imagine if I will put myself in this situation, in this situation, and like I paid $500. Matter of fact, $2,500 for VIP.
You got me
And you
fucked
telling
up.
me, oh, if you weren't sucking dick, put your hands down. What?
Yeah.
After I just paid $2,500, why does that matter? Like, you weren't like, you know, and I don't, and I, my honest opinion is I do feel like he's a little DO. That's my honest opinion. And he probably does want his dick sucked or had it sucked. That's my honest opinion.
How do you feel, Tay? Y'all need to speak.
Yeah. When it happened, I definitely was upset. I did stop listening to his music for a while. Like, I was in my feelings about it. I'm not gonna lie, I was in my feelings about it.
You said you did stop listening to his music?
Yeah, because
Oh
I didn't
my
want to.
God.
I didn't want to support. Like, why
Me
would I
either,
want to
but I
support
couldn't
that?
stop listening
But
to this.
you know, the baby be, you know, his music. You go in the club, you hear his music. You know,
That shit be hard, bro. That shit be riding.
I just when he did his first apology, I didn't really feel like it was genuine or whatever. I felt like that was more like his, you know, his managers and stuff kind of, you know, did that for
PR.
him. Yeah, so I didn't really feel like it was genuine. And then, what did he do? An Instagram video? He was, to me, he was digging himself in a deeper hole. And I was just like, damn, the baby, I thought you was gonna come back and say something positive so I could get back to listen to your music, but he did. And then when he put out the final statement, I was just like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm like you, everyone's entitled to their opinion. However, you know, again, using your platform for that is not cool, because being in, like, you have to be in the gay community to know what we deal with, what we go through, like how we get to a point to be comfortable where we're able to go to straight events and not feel judged. I have to worry about somebody, you know, messing with us or something. So when you have a platform as big as his, like, it should have been more encouragement than like trying to downplay us, because
Or just
I mean,
don't say anything at all. 'Cause
Right,
why
or
was
just
that
don't say
relevant?
nothing at all.
I really
Like, it was
wasn't
no
offended,
comment.
though.
Really?
I don't give a fuck.
It's just like, why?
Like, I just feel like
Real nigga.
I don't gotta play your music. Now I know how you truly feel, so I won't fuck with you. And ever since then, I have not played his music, because what I'm
Really?
not gonna do is give you a goddamn stream, a goddamn
But then
view, a goddamn
But
look.
then that means you were offended.
No, that means I just don't have to fuck with you no more.
But why don't you fuck with them anymore?
That's
Because you're not gonna talk about me, think I'm still support
So
you.
you were offended,
that's
but
still
I
your
wasn't
signs of
offended. Like, I'm
triggeredness.
glad. I'm not offended where I feel like you need to be canceled. I
Same.
just
I didn't
don't
think you
listen
need to be
his music.
canceled either. I just
You
feel
know
like
what
you
I'm
use your
saying?
platform incorrectly. Like,
What the fuck is cancel culture? Like, real shit.
Realistic.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
what
is
is
cancel culture?
they
That
tried to
shit's-
like quote unquote cancel, like, oh, the baby this. I think it was like all over Shade Room. Like, everybody's gonna stop listening to him.
Madonna,
Like the
Elton
community.
John.
So like the community for one, and then like other people, whether they're like heterosexual men and women, like started jumping in and saying like, yeah, I don't agree with that either. You know, just really like creating like a negative connotation about somebody's name to where it's like, we don't really fuck with you, we don't want to work with you, nothing like that. That's kind of like the cancel culture, which is
But
what
how
we
many
were
times does
talking
that
about.
actually work, though?
Yeah, real shit.
To me, in my opinion, it's temporary. I'm sorry. In my opinion, it's temporary. But
No, I would say since 2016 it's been successful in some instances where individuals will say something offensive or, just offensive or just wrong, like this tequila's. But
Nasty.
and because of the consequences that the community, because of the effect that the community feels, consequences were issued. And so people are like, I'm not going to support you. I'm not going to buy your stuff. I'm going to report you to the corporate America that you work for. You're going to lose your job, this, that, and the other.
Yeah, he
and
lost
so
endorsements and
basically
everything.
it's a
Being on
means
some
of
hoe
holding
shit.
people accountable for their behavior out in the world.
I think that's some hoe shit. If you sit here and try to like get somebody, like trick somebody out their bag or get somebody's
'Cause a
bag
lot of
taken
it
away
comes
from them. Like,
ignorance.
what?
It's like when DaBaby said that, I don't think he was thinking to be offensive. I
Yeah.
think he was just in the moment.
so
and-
what were you thinking? Because again, if you're not getting your dick sucked by a guy and you're not interested in that, where does it come from? Like, why would you be on stage at your concert and talk about sucking dick?
I mean,
Yeah, I
maybe
agree
there's
with
just
Well,
a slight bit of
like, I don't-
phobia in the black community in general. Like maybe that's
True.
what it is.
Which is,
But I see what Devin's saying. Why say that right then and there?
Like,
Did
where
your
did
homie
that
gets
come
dick sucked
from?
by a gay nigga and you mad? Like, what
like-
made you say that?
Allegedly.
I think he just said it for situations like this to basically cause a conversation to be controversial.
I don't
I think
even think
that
he was
would be
thinking
the
that
reason
much.
why. Not literally like in him thinking of actually doing the shit, but just in the grand scheme of things, the baby is always a capitalizing artist. Like even when he whooped,
Controversial,
yeah, definitely. Like when he whooped Cam Colehart, like put it in a music video. He'll capitalize on anything that happens like to him in the
I
industry.
guess there's just
so.
certain people that will do anything to capitalize, no matter who they offend or what happens, and that's
True.
just a difference in character. But I'm not that person. Like, when I have a platform, even this platform, like, I'm gonna give my opinion, but at the same time, I'm gonna be respectful of who I may offend. And like how many years later somebody could replay, oh, remember when you said this and that about a
But you're not
particular
gonna
person
judge
or
me for what I
community.
did 10 years ago.
Right.
Like,
Fendi
Don't you think
facts.
that's a part of like
But enough
your
for the baby.
self-awareness?
What'd you say?
Don't you think that's a part of like you having self-awareness too?
Yeah, exactly. But so my point is that why doesn't the baby have like when we're in certain platforms, it's time to get self-awareness. So just like we can have a stylist and we can have like, a barber and we can have a PR person, we can have a makeup, whatever, have somebody that's helping you with your character so that you can stay like in the light of this is somebody that we all like and respect. If you don't care about that, then you don't. But I mean, I kind of do, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want people to feel like I did something to offend them or made them feel like, oh, you shouldn't be here because you were sucking dick, like, or because I know someone who sucks dick. Oh, because you're eating pussy and you can't come in here. Like, that's just like, why? Like, I don't know. Like,
But
why?
let me say this, because we do got a dentist, because we got a whole agenda to go to. If I tweeted something back in 2013, don't come in 2023 talking about I said 10 years ago.
That's
I'm not
all
the
they
same
do.
person.
That's all they do.
I'm
Shade
a whole
room,
different person
shade
from
room,
back
all
then.
that. That's all they do. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's right, but all you see is even they brought up Cardi B's tweet when she was like, it was like 2009 or something like that. She was like, I want to be just like Nicki Minaj. And somebody went and got that put on a t-shirt and it was on the shade room. So it's like you see a lot of people like digging for, okay, well, this is you now, but let's not forget this is who you used to be. So I feel like if you're just always self-aware, be your authentic self, then if this is how you really feel, then 13 years later, you probably still feel the same way. So you won't have an issue with people bringing up.
Or 13
You
years
know.
later, you evolve and you
Facts.
just communicate that you evolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll never fully be
But
the
I feel
same
like the
person you
internet
are
don't
10
let
years
you-
ago.
They don't give you a chance to like evolve and learn from your mistakes though.
I agree.
I think that's a big part of it though.
They
I
don't. But I have
agree.
a question. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to get a baby too much. Fuck him. So, okay. So, if a person do crack one time, do they make them a crackhead?
No.
In my eyes, yeah.
Okay, you said no, yes.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
If a person
crack.
still one
But
time.
I thought a crackhead was.
Wait, I got a agenda. I
Okay.
got
He has an
for this.
agenda.
I feel like
If a
everybody's
person,
doing
if a person steals one time, to make them a stealer.
that. Don't do
A
what I
thief.
think. Don't do what I
You
know
know
you're
what he's about
to
to
do.
do.
I'm about to
Yeah,
do. You know
don't,
what he's
don't,
about
don't
to
do
do.
that.
I'm about
Because
to.
I'm gonna give you the answer you want.
No, I
Like,
want you to tell the truth.
all right.
So, let's just say
Tay, pick your
it's a mouth to you.
It's a huh?
It's a mouth to you. Does it matter if it's male or female?
If I'm dying,
No.
No, no, I'm not saying that like you will let a man do it, but it's a mouth. Just a mouth. It doesn't has a gender. Like a female mouth is different than a male
I'm
mouth.
thinking the CPR, my nigga. Like that.
That's why I'm like, no, I don't think it's about that.
Oh, but no, the fuck, it's definitely a difference.
Okay, that's your truth. So for me, like I
didn't
think
let-
you could try.
You didn't let Nate.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nate. How do you feel about it?
But is it mouth to mouth? Yeah.
Okay, well, different opinions. So, do you think that you could try something one time and not be considered that? Because I can. I do think you can try something one time and not be considered something. So, if a man receive oral sex one time from a guy, doesn't make him gay, and he don't ever do it again, he just try it one time.
If I find out, boy, you're gay.
But now you're contradicting yourself. You just said that you could do crack one time and not be considered a crackhead.
Yeah,
so why
'cause-
is when it pertains to sex is a whole difference?
Because I'm a real. All right, I'm gonna stop.
No, be you.
Nah, okay, realistically speaking, no, it doesn't make him gay, but just me being an asshole or me being a heterosexual male or whatever the fuck, people call me misogynist or something or homophobic. I'm not fucking homophobic. Whatever the fuck you do is what you do. But yeah, if I find out you suck some dick or you got your dick sucked by a dude, you're gay. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, you're gay for the rest of your life. Like, nah, you did some gay shit, my boy. Like,
Okay, I could say that. Like, you did some gay shit.
yeah.
You're not gay, but you did some gay shit.
Yeah, okay.
So if a female does it one time, does that make
She
her
be on
gay?
some gay shit
It's
too.
still gay
Like,
shit,
yeah,
but it's
still
widely
gay
accepted.
shit, yeah.
Like in
All right.
females. They
So
do
why
it
do you
all the
think
time.
it's widely accepted for a woman or a female to engage in gay sex and not ban?
Because it's sexy. Like real shit. Like, I.
So if you had a daughter
my
and
bad,
she
my
was
bad, my
out here
bad.
eating pussy and sucking pussy,
I'd
you
rather
wouldn't have
her-
an issue with it?
I'd rather her
Yeah, I'd
do.
rather that.
Yeah, I'd rather her be with a whole like woman than be with a nigga because, in all honesty, we are dogs, and yeah, for the most part. All right. Look, I'm not gonna put a blanket statement on all men, but there's a good majority of men, just like there's a good majority of women that ain't shit.
Yeah.
Like we can all agree with that, and that's just being realistic. So I'd rather my girl, like my baby girl, my daughter, be with a girl or something like that, because I don't want her getting pregnant or getting her heart broken or going through some early bullshit because of a young ass, dumb ass nigga, like real shit.
But to the heartbroken and bullshit, I know a lot of women
I
who
was
had
about
their
to say.
heart broken by women.
Nah, you're right.
So I feel like it's really, to your point, I want to protect my kids too when I have kids, so I get that. But it like, I feel like, whether it's a man or a woman, like love and relationships and like things you go through, like you really can't control it, so you can get hurt as equally. But the
True.
pregnancy thing, you got one. 'Cause you can't get
Yeah,
pregnant.
I'm trying to tell you, like, and I'm not putting her on birth control. What? She gonna be trying to fuck early. You got me fucked up.
Yeah. Oh my God. I plan to have a daughter. I couldn't imagine like putting her on birth control. Like I couldn't imagine that.
I want 2 baby boys. That's it. 2 twins. Like a set
So
of
if your
twins,
son
I'm
was gay,
good.
would that be an issue?
It's funny. We just had
We just had this conversation, nigga.
Yeah, we talk about this quite a lot.
like
actually.
dead ass.
So what
Like,
y'all
From
say?
Nate,
What
Nate's
y'all
kind of
say?
quiet.
What
Nate,
y'all
he
say?
think he running in.
He's the
Nate-
one that's controversial.
So Nate, how do you feel if your son was gay? Would that be an issue for you?
Not at all. No, I don't have a problem with that. And to answer your question, I think society, ever since I grew up, like women dating or messing with women sexually, it's always kind of been a normal thing. So, I mean, I can't really answer the question fully, but from my experience, it's just kind of accepted by society or culture, whatever you want to call it. But me personally, I don't have a problem with my son being gay at all. Like, yeah, that's that on that. That's it.
What about you?
I'd be heartbroken.
Why? Tell me
I would be
why.
heartbroken. Oh my gosh.
So your girl can be gay, but your son can't. I just trying to point that out.
Yes, that's my boy. That's my baby boy. That's my little nigga. Like, I'm not
What
saying
about
like,
your little girl so she can lick
Nah,
the box?
That's my baby girl. Like, she gonna do
But
it.
your son can't suck no dick.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it like
Maybe he would get his
this.
dick sucked.
This is a woman. Like, it's turned into a real woman's world. So with women's rights, I'm just gonna let them fucking have that. Because if we say anything about that shit, we can be looked at as so many other names and shit like that. I don't really feel like doing all that. But my son, personally, I wouldn't have a problem if he's gay. Like, yeah, okay, cool. But deep down, I'm gonna feel heartbroken. Like, damn.
I think that's a natural
My little-
reaction.
like, yeah, it's just me being like his dad. Like, I want you to be just like me. Not saying that being gay is wrong or something like that, but I'm still gonna be like, damn.
I think
bro.
every man wants their son to be just like them, so I think that's
Yes.
understandable. Yeah.
Like, it's not to say that I'm gonna love him any less or I'm gonna not be around him and shit like that. Shit, I have a sibling that's fucking trans, so I don't give a fuck.
Trans man, trans female.
We're not getting into that. Just know I got a sibling that's trans, and in all
So were
honesty,
you accepting when you found out about their lifestyle, with their desires, or what they want?
Oh, that's a good question.
Like how, like what? Be honest about your initial thought, because we all have siblings and we've had to tell our siblings about our lifestyle, but none of us are trans. So it's
Yeah.
like one thing to be like, oh, I'm gay or lesbian, and then to be like, not only am I this, but I'm like about to really transform in front of your ass. Like,
So to keep it censored and so where I can keep a healthy relationship with my siblings,
oh, sorry, was that too? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say this. I told my sibling, genuinely, I respect your lifestyle. I do not agree with it. Like, I respect it because that's you. That's how you want to be. That's your life. That's what you have to live. But me personally, just because I respect it doesn't mean I have to agree with it, or it doesn't mean I have to be okay with it. Like, that's your life. All right, whatever the fuck. But just know some of that shit weird as fuck. All right, like real shit. Like, you can't see. I'm not gonna go into that.
No, I
But
mean
it's
that's
just-
your opinion.
Yeah,
But let me tell you this. Could you imagine being someone that you're truly not, and you're trying to appease everyone? And this just come from a gay perspective, 'cause I'm gay,
Yeah.
right? I had plenty of girlfriends because my brother was popular, my dad was very handsome, my family is very popular back at home. So we are known to fuck
Where you from?
girls. Gulfport, Mississippi.
Oh,
in Louisiana. So it's like a lot. So we are known to like be the it boys, like, you know, like
Oh, you
the
from
Neelys and the
six.
Washington was the cream of the crop back
It
at
boy,
home.
it girl.
Yeah.
So could you imagine me having sex with girls, not really enjoying it, but I'm doing it because I got to live up to a name?
Wait, so you weren't enjoying it ever?
I mean, I'm not saying it was bad,
I was
I
about
was
to
enjoying-
say,
when I
ain't
was
no
doing it, I was-
but
goddamn
when I
way.
touched a man, it was better.
But remember,
Same.
remember he had that.
I can
that,
respect that.
Yeah.
that rated
Can't
T
relate,
organ.
bro.
Oh, God.
right.
Yeah.
That's, okay,
Yeah,
right.
that's
Okay,
organ.
right.
So
Like, I can't believe
I mean, I just want to put it in perspective. Like, not saying like that's your true feeling. Just imagine being something you're not comfortable at all.
I'm gonna say this, okay? And this'll I ain't trying to get canceled, all right? But if you are a trans woman that is transitioned to a boy, all right, by all means, you chop off your titties and shit like that.
That
Do
sounds
that
so
shit.
painful when you
Yeah,
say
like
it
a
like that.
motherfucker, okay? Like it just sounds
Yeah.
sounds like it hurts. So if you do that and you're deciding to fuck with women, I'm gonna look at you and like, okay, well, why didn't you just be a stud? But all right, fuck it. You fuck with women, I fuck with women. Fuck it. We still have conversations. All right, we still talking about pussy, you know, all this good shit. But once you start crossing over and now you're taking dick and pussy, then it's like, okay, now you're giving me mixed signals here. Like,
Now
what
I got
do
mixed
you
signals because
really
now
like?
I'm trying to
Like,
figure
you
out.
can control
Thank you.
somebody's
Thank
sex
you.
life. You could
Like,
be a trans
now-
man
But
and
I
be
think that
gay.
he was just
or
saying that-
bisexual.
No, now I'm like you're okay. It's adding. It's just like Rick said in Rick and Morty. It sounds
cartoon.
like slavery, but with extra steps added. It sounds like heterosexual dating or gay dating with extra steps.
Because you're adding another layer to
Literally,
it.
like there's no need. Like, granted, I'm not gonna sit here and say there's no need for it because that's your own life. I'm not gonna speak against it, but in my opinion, it's weird as shit. Just pick one. Like, what the fuck? You don't like. Granted, being comfortable in your own skin, that's who you have to be. That's because you want to be comfortable in your own skin. Like, I get it,
But why do you have to pick one? I mean, that's
just human nature.
well, actually, it's
Not
not.
anymore, no.
Actually,
Well,
it's not. Human
you're right.
nature. That's the reason why we have buffets. Like,
Wait,
you
no,
go to
I'll
a
say
buffet and
this.
you get whatever
No,
the
no.
fuck you want and put it on your plate.
I'll say this. For some people, just human nature. In human nature, we'll just be like, okay, well, just pick one. Like, let's say you have 2 cups on the table, red and blue. Well, I want to pick both. Why can't you just pick one?
But just
Why
like
you can't
s-
pick both?
But
I
just
think
like
it's-
you said, oh no, go ahead.
I think it's you have to pick one, quote unquote, because like it helps other people compartmentalize people, and it helps us understand better. Like, okay, he's gay, okay, he's straight. Like,
Yeah.
we put people in boats in our minds so we understand them better.
But that goes back to like what Roddy was saying. Like, why do I have to live to make other people feel better or understand? Like, why can't I just live and experience the world?
You don't.
And why? Wait, what?
No, you don't have to live for other people.
At
I'm
all.
just saying, it's
For a minute, I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, clip that shit.
I was-
But tell you what, do you have a question? Because I don't want to keep taking over the floor.
You good?
After
did
his
have a
question, I got a question for y'all.
So can I follow up really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So you also said when we were talking about the cheating and everything, you're like, well, it's like 1 billion or 5 billion or
Good
100 million.
comeback.
So it's like if you feel like that no matter how much someone can have your heart and have your attention, that your heart will still be with someone else, then why is it so hard to understand where someone could want a man and a woman?
Contradicting very much.
I didn't say that. I just asked the
I
question.
said it.
You petty.
I am.
You're right. Honestly, there honestly shouldn't be any. I'm trying not to lose my train of thought. Jesus Christ! Can you
It's
say it
the
one more
Azul.
time? One more time.
So, and again, this is just to for clarity,
Okay.
because when we were talking about cheating earlier, you were like, well, if it's like 7 billion people or whatever, so do you honestly believe that one person could love only one person for the rest of their life? And
Yeah.
I think so. And to your point, I think you were saying that, you know, it's possible to love more than one person, so I may be forgiving for cheating, whatever. So if there are 7 billion people and you feel like it's possible to be in love or give your heart to more than one person, then why is it not likely, or why is it far-fetched that you might like men and women because there's 7 billion people that your heart may go to, no matter if you try to give your heart to one person?
Or your genitals.
Okay, you know what? Let me say this. Let me say
Or your
this. Let me say
genitals,
this.
yeah.
All right, you're gay, right?
Yes.
You was born with a dick, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So case in point. Case in fucking point. Because it's like, it's simple. It's easy to understand. But granted, my
Okay.
understanding isn't for everybody.
So the Bible talks about marriage between one man and one woman. So that's just two people being together.
I
So
thought it was man and woman.
did I say that?
No, you said woman and woman.
No, you
I
said
said
man
one.
and
No,
woman.
one man.
Oh,
Like
okay,
one man.
okay,
one
my
woman.
bad,
As
my
in,
bad,
as
my
in,
bad. I
like
got it
it's
wrong.
sacred, traditionally, biblically, whatever.
Yeah.
Growing up, it's sacred between a man and a woman, just two people. So that's what everybody's been taught for the most part. That's like the going thing. Like in 2-parent household, you see the parents are married, whatever. But your point is still that someone else could have your heart, even though this is like traditionally, okay, one man, one woman, but you're still saying that out of the 7 billion people, it's possible to have your heart outside of that marriage. So if your heart could be outside of that traditionally one person, one man, one woman thing, then why can't your feelings of what you want to experience be?
It can. It can. I'm just telling you, me personally, I'm gonna look at that shit like, oh, what the fuck? But that's just you, dude. Like,
And I appreciate the honesty, but yeah, I just wanted clarity on that though.
nah, I
That was
completely
it.
respect. Look, I gotta ask y'all a question.
Wait, we gotta let Tay ask, then we
Oh,
let you
come
go.
on. All right, go ahead.
All right. So, question.
Answer.
So if your girlfriend or your female friend, she's giving you head or whatever, and she decides to start licking your asshole, how would that make you
I'm gonna
feel?
punch her in the face.
We was just talking about this.
Dead
too.
ass.
You gonna punch her in
I'm
the
gonna
face?
punch her in the face.
'Cause she- Thank you, Mo.
I heard that
Hey,
before.
Mo. Hey, Mo.
Production
Hey,
chiming
Mo.
in. Thank you, Mo.
Nah, I'm gonna, nah.
I told him don't knock it till he try it. Like
I'm
you
not
don't know.
doing that, bro.
So did you
Look,
try
look,
it?
look.
No, I never tried it, but
Okay.
I
But you wouldn't punch her in the face.
Nah, I wouldn't like. Maybe I would like it. So I don't know.
I feel like this, and this is one thing that bothers me when it comes to male when they want to be sexual, right? I feel like women have so much of freedom to do things. I don't feel like if nothing is gay to me if it's a man and female. Period. Gay is same sex. So just say like a man like getting pegged by his wife. That's not gay because it is a female.
That's questionable.
Is it?
It's a bit debatable.
No, tell me why. Let's have this conversation.
Well, 'cause, I mean, isn't it simulating like a penis though?
But all dildos are not made like penis. Some are just really like just whatever.
But I mean, it's practically doing the same job as a
It
penis.
just-
But you do know your
penetrating, yeah.
prostate is in your anus, right? You know when you nut your butthole go like that.
Well, it's not in your anus, but
You know what I
around
mean.
in there.
from
Yeah.
a, from a science standpoint.
I'm a biochem graduate. Don't do me. But so like, I guess for me, why is it so much shame around ass play?
Because we shit out of it. I mean, I think
I-
that's just the easiest answer to
I
give.
think it's shame out of it.
be
Not
very
I don't. I'm
fuck.
not saying anybody should be ashamed, but I would just question a heterosexual male enjoying it, because I know when I get it done to me and how I feel and the way that it's done, it's not given like, you know, like you know what I'm like, you know, like
Feel like
it's
you getting your coochie ate. Yeah,
right,
yeah,
exactly,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So it's just like for a heterosexual to enjoy that, like, you know, I might like rip the
But
sheets
you
or,
know
like,
that it
you
feels
know.
good because it hits the spot, which is your G spot. So if a female hit that same spot, you can get fingered. It almost got to be a penis. Why is that considered gay?
I just don't want my butt played with.
That's you, but you consider, but you do consider it gay.
Yeah, I consider it fucking gay.
I
like,
consider it gay shit. Yeah, it's gay shit. It's
Yeah,
in the like line of
basically,
gay
yeah.
shit for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say
Just in
it's
that spectrum.
questionable. I wouldn't call the person gay, but it would be questionable.
How do you feel?
I know.
Say gay or whatever.
Call him
For,
gay.
I mean, like, I actually have female friends who actually do that to their boyfriends and stuff, and they enjoy it. And I mean, these are like some hard, like, just some hard niggas. So I'm just like, I mean, hey.
Do you ask them how they act, how their men act when they do that to them? Like, are they like squirming? Are they like grabbing the sheets? Like, what is it giving?
Are they moaning?
Okay,
Right,
so, well,
exactly.
It's the moan
so
for
one of my
me.
friends, she just said her like her man, he moans, he grabs the sheets, but he enjoys it. Like he likes the, he said like the sensation of it. or
I mean, it
whatever.
feels good.
It feels
duh.
good or whatever. So I mean, to me, like I feel like if your woman's
convulsions
doing
and
it, I don't see it as gay. I mean, I
Okay,
don't see
we're
it
the
as
same.
gay.
How do you
Yeah.
feel?
See him be like,
I am a big believer in sexual exploration in relationships, and so I don't like. I'm with you. So if it's a man and a woman, it's sexual exploration. If it's a man and a man, it's sexual exploration. If it's a woman and a woman, it's sexual exploration. And so I don't necessarily think about it being gay shit. I don't necessarily think. I think it's just people exploring the limits of their relationship.
Okay. Now you had a question, young fella. So how do you
if
feel?
R.
Q?
Kelly is played at the barbecue, are y'all dancing to it or y'all cutting it off?
I'm cutting it off.
Y'all know I'm dancing. I said that
Devin
last
said
week.
he's gonna
You just said
dance
that
with
little
it.
last episode.
And that's a good example of like the whole
Cancel
cancel
culture,
culture
yeah.
thing. And I said, just like with the baby, even though that was offensive to me, I still like respected him as an artist because I like his music, so I still listen to it.
You know
I
how to
just,
separate the artist from the art.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I didn't really like R. Kelly, so
really.
yeah,
What?
wasn't my thing.
So you
Like,
telling
not
me
even
R.
Step in
Kelly
the Name
can
of
pee on
Love?
a 13-year-old and you can still like play his music.
I
But the
mean,
thing
what
was,
about
he was
Okay.
like
in
so
Ignition
weird for
and,
so
like,
long, and people let it slide up until
I agree
now.
with you. Like he should have been canceled back when that shit came
Yeah,
out.
like a long time ago. Not to say
Fuck
it's okay
cancel.
now.
He should have been fucking thrown under the jail back then.
Yeah,
like
already.
fuck all
So
that.
has anybody ever been peed on or peed on anybody?
I'm grossed out by like pee.
no.
So if your girlfriend, wanted you to pee on her, you would say no.
I would try it.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
going
I'm-
to piss
I'm
in the
open.
toilet. I'm going to piss in the toilet.
He's a
Nah.
19,
I've tried it.
He's a 1900.
Nah. Look. Only reason why, because
Say,
one.
no shit, bitch. Lay your ass down. Take this dick. Don't you grab my ass.
We not even gonna look. We're not even gonna go to what I like, all right? Because
What do you like?
No, but I'm gonna just say this. All right, I'm not about to get like pissed on or piss on.
No,
my
that's
woman,
what I was-
all
not you
I
get
can't
pissed
do
on,
it.
but-
I just can't do it. Like me personally, golden showers. I feel like that's truly and utterly disrespectful. I'd rather nut on my girl's face, titties, ass, or something like that.
think that's
Even the
disrespectful if she wants
toes.
it?
What?
Getting like she wants to get pissed on. Is
Right,
It
like, even
disrespectful?
if she
No,
wanted
no.
it?
That's just her fetish. Yeah.
So like,
But I would feel, me personally, I'd still feel disrespectful. Like, what the hell? Like, I'd be like, I usually do this in the toilet. Why is your mouth open? Like, I'm not.
No,
going that
it's
far.
not pee in my mouth.
I mean, if she wants,
It's not like
Nobody never-
golden drink. It's golden shower. Like
Nobody
pee on me, not in me. Like
knows.
that's
some people
weird.
like that too.
I'm sorry.
So I have a question.
I think you can get sick from swallowing urine.
Why? What do you feel like it's the
you can
most?
sick 'em so
What is the biggest misconception when it comes to gay people, in your opinion, from straight people?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you answer that
Misconception?
first, because I don't have shit yet.
that y'all all extra. I think like
Oh, that's a good one.
flamboyant and like out there, and that's not the truth at all. I think that's one I could think of off the top of my head. I might have another one though, but I'll let him go real quick.
That's
That
a really
y'all
good one.
always want to hit on every straight man.
Oh, that's a
straight
good one,
men.
too.
Thank you, because
Yeah,
I
Now-
sure don't
shit.
want
Now,
those
I
straight.
can't cap to you, bro. I was doing Lyft one time, and this dude that was gay in the back seat, he would not take no for an answer. Like, dead ass. I thought I was going to have to shoot this nigga.
Oh, no.
Like, dead ass.
I will say this. I think it's rude when you say no. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But however, comma, like, you know how some gay people like the DL trade boys? I don't. For one, like, I feel like you don't clean your ass. You don't wipe your
Ooh.
ass. You don't, like, you just still, like, to me, straight boy seems dirty. Like, just for your point, like, I feel like you don't wipe your ass
Wait,
good.
so you're saying
But
they're
let me
dirty?
finish. Let me finish.
I wipe
You
my
can't
ass.
call our
though.
guests dirty.
No, like, I said straight boys.
Aren't they?
I wipe my ass.
But not
though.
Right, like, but you can't just call them dirty
I
ass.
spread my
This is from
cheeks when
I'm
I
not calling
shower.
y'all
What the
dirty,
hell?
but this is from my perspective. When a dude is so like protect around his ass, like, well, do you even wipe your ass good? Do you make sure like it's clean? So when a DL
of
guy
us
hit
have
on me,
hairy
I'd be
asses.
like,
Oh, God.
nigga, I don't know how you clean your ass. Like,
I'm not an ass guy, so I'd never wonder.
Well, I am.
about
So
that. Anyway.
I want to make sure that. So I like gay boys. Like not saying you gotta be hey sis whatever, but I was never attracted to DL boys or the straight acting boys because like Why?
I can respect that. I don't really have any.
Not saying y'all are
experience
dirty,
with
but
No, I get it.
That's how it came across to us and the viewers. I'm pretty sure a few minutes ago.
that. So do y'all shave your assholes, wax them, or something like that? Cause
Some folks do.
I
I
guess
guess
straight
general
boys do
question.
it too.
I never knew. That.
I get
just males in general. I never knew.
That's
like,
not something we really discuss either. Like,
Yeah, like,
Yeah, that's
got my
true.
ass
but-
waxed like that.
I mean, I get
like
waxed in general. I feel like it just feel like everything feels better. Like not even like sexually, but it just feels better to be like cleaner with no hair down there. But sexually, for me, it's better to have like everything gone. So I get waxed.
I think it's a personal preference. I don't think it has anything to do with like gay or straight.
like manscaping has become a
Yeah, it's a
big
thing.
A
industry.
big thing, yeah.
Yeah, that hair attracts smell and stuff like that.
And especially if it grows out of control and it's like you wear like, you know, some certain type of underwear or swimming trunks and you got hair all over the place. Like, you know, it's just like clean it
Your
up.
hair makes you sweat. And I ain't.
Jesus Christ in
Yeah.
Nazareth.
So do y'all watch P Valley?
Yes.
So going to your point about gay men being extra or every gay man being flamboyant, how do y'all feel about the portrayal of two masculine men engaging in gay sex?
I hated it. I'm sorry.
It
Go
threw
ahead.
me completely off. I'm gonna say that much. Like I didn't think they. Wait, who we talking about? Are we talking about,
You talking about the
Uncle
light-skinned
Clifford? Or are we
Teak,
talking
no,
about?
Teak, which is a light skinned
Teak
one.
Oh, so
and
The one
Little
that
Murder
killed
and his
himself.
friend. Okay,
That car was
Tragic,
ugly as
but
fuck. I
it
just had to throw
was,
that out
yeah.
there.
it threw me
2000s.
off.
Like yo.
I think there's a different way I look at things. Me being a straight male than maybe a gay male might look at it. But when I saw it, I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, wait, they're fucking now? Like, this is a relationship? But I do, like, now that you kind of say it out loud, I do like the betrayal because I think the ideology of most people on gay men is like, oh, you're like,
Yeah.
hey, like, period, like, stuff like that. Serious though, like that's
So like a top and a bottom, it basically is what you're saying. Like
Yeah.
normally that's what we would think.
Hold.
That's fine. Well, we figured that we might anyway.
Yeah, okay.
You just stopped the whole show to say that.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
But
Looking at
not just top and bottom, but because even in that portrayal, one was a top and one was a bottom.
Well, one being portrayed as masculine, more masculine than the
But
other.
you don't know it's masculine bottoms.
No, I'm saying that the portrayal of what we were talking about.
Yeah, because
I was
niggas
saying that a lot of
mess
people were
about, like, boys
surprised
who like y'all,
because
like,
normally.
they take
Yeah.
Not saying that y'all take dick, but like boys who
No,
dress
we
like
get it. You don't have to disclaimer.
Yeah.
Wait, are we familiar with top and bottoms?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do dead ass
On surface level.
Yeah, the lift dude was asking me. He said, "Oh, are you verse?" I'm like, "Huh?"
Oh my
He
god!
just came out and said it.
I
like
mean, so you told him no, and he kept going. You should have put him out your car. I
Man,
wouldn't.
check
I
that
wanted my
story
money,
out.
dude. Like, straight up. I put on some Young Boy. I put my Glock in my
question.
lap. I'm like, but I was.
Would you be
zoning.
gay for pay?
I was just about to know. So I'm about
Oh,
to say,
you know what? That's a good ass question. I actually, when I was 21, I genuinely wanted to be a porn star. So I reached out. It was some people on Instagram that reached out to me and shit like that. And so they would said to come in and do a straight scene, it would be like $800 for that whole day. But to do a gay scene, they would pay me like $1,500 to $2,000 for that whole day. I was like, damn. You got me fucked up because I'm not selling my soul or selling I'm not
So
doing
you feel
that.
like two things. You feel like if you have sex with the guy that's selling your soul. Two.
No, on camera.
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, that's
And
fair,
I'm,
that's
I'm
fair.
not fucking the guy in general,
That's fair.
but you get it.
Do you feel like you have what it takes to be a porn star?
Damn, Devin.
I mean, okay, I have a question. 'Cause it's a lot
Well,
of.
I used to. I don't anymore because I'm older. I'm looking for a career now. I'm trying.
Do
to
you feel
actually
like
be
your package is like porn star package? and
No. I don't
What
have
was that
no
man's name? The man who died?
elephant.
Well, I don't-
Goddamn.
Oh man.
You got a big dick.
You got a big dick.
But I have a question. How do y'all feel about these straight guys who are gay for pay? Like, do you think that's gay? Cause they showing their asshole, playing with dildos, but they're supposed to be straight? Like the OnlyFans guys.
If it's like a life-changing amount of money, which I still think it's going against what you believe is right or
Right,
however
right.
you say like what I'm trying to say, but If it's life changing amount of money, I understand. I probably would too. If it's a good amount
So
of
you'll
money,
stick a dick up your ass for $1 million a year?
$1 million
$1 million.
Yes. No question.
You say that now, it
Some
hurts
women
the
actually
first
make
time.
that,
You
though,
say
like,
that.
for
Some
real.
$1
some
million
straight men really like make that.
On
One straight
OnlyFans,
man,
yeah.
I know he's straight, he's not gay, but he said when he started playing his ass, his membership went up by like 1,000%.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
I would do it though. No
Oh,
question.
Jesus, but Jesus Christ.
So would you consider yourself gay at that point?
Yeah. Really? I'm just fucking with you.
I'm dabbling.
Some gay shit. You just did some gay shit. That's all. You did some gay shit.
We ain't got no more juice in our mind. What is juice?
We do have juice. It's just backstage.
Don't do it.
Oh my God.
God damn it.
Thank you. Oh, this. Oh my God. This is a lot. Thank you.
Oh God, hell no. Mo, can I get some juice?
Yeah, right.
No, that big ass juice.
I'm sorry.
We don't
shit.
need that on
It's
camera.
cranberry. Just pass it,
Oh yeah, just pass it this way.
Nate.
Nate.
Oh, matter of fact, next time we'll put juice in a cup like this and leave it.
Yeah.
No, that'll work.
Ghetto.
Or maybe we'll have like a little corral.
Yeah, that's a fancy.
But say, what question
I
do
like
you
that.
have? Cause you've been very quiet.
I mean, I feel like all the questions y'all asked, I would, like, I kind of.
I don't think there's nothing.
But I would say that I do understand his perception when
I
he
just
said
need a
that he
drop.
would be heartbroken about his son being gay. Because again, I feel like that's what the issue is with my father. Because my sister is also gay, and he loves her to death, and me, I'm cut off.
Wow.
Like cut off. And my sister, she's also a stud. So, I find that like. I thought that he would have been more uncomfortable with her the way because my sister acts like a guy, like seriously a guy or whatever. But he still like he talks to her about females and not like, and I'm just like, oh okay, well, damn. But I get that's why I say I understand when you say that you would be heartbroken. 'Cause my daddy cut me off.
I love it though. I love it though. But
It
yeah,
really
he
is. And I
Y'all
hate
two
to
were
say
just
it, and I
very
hate to admit
similar.
it, but
He's just more.
Yeah, he's a
Right,
straight version
right,
of
exactly,
me.
exactly.
Like he really a straight
Yeah,
version.
y'all
of
both
me.
y'all two are like.
Y'all just talked right on over Tay and you.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, let's
Put
put
the
that
juice
under there.
back here.
So I have a question. So what would your advice be to somebody that is gay, somebody that feels like they haven't told anybody, but they want to still like keep all their straight friends. They want to live a normal life, but this is somebody that could be close to y'all. So they're like, listen, like you my bro. So I want to let you know, like every time I'm like, oh, I'm going to see this chick, I'm really going to see somebody else. And I really don't want anybody to know, but this is kind of who I am. How would you feel? What would your stance be?
Wait, so he is on a DL?
He's on the
Basically,
DL.
he's down
He's
low.
on the DL.
Oh, wow,
But he
I'm
wants
a-
to tell y'all
Boy,
because
I'm
y'all
a
are because y'all are
roast
close
the
because y'all are
shit out of this
friends.
boy. Like, I'm
I
roast
do
the
have
fuck
sort
out
of a problem with DL men. I think there's a certain strength that's needed to live in your truth. And I think, I don't know the full extent of what happens, to gay people around the world. So I'm speaking from a straight guy's perspective. But I say live in your truth. Like, whoever don't respect it, they don't deserve to be around you in the first place.
But it's
Well, you got people like Jew. I mean,
Assholes.
you're gonna roast the hell out of them. So
Assholes.
it's
We're not calling
hard.
our guests assholes.
But,
Let's
but
not do
here's
that.
the thing.
I mean, he has an asshole opinion. People call me asshole on the show. It's okay.
No, I call you bitch, not asshole.
Well, that's even worse.
look, me personally, he can tell you. Anybody that's close to me, I'm gonna roast the shit
Yeah.
out you. Like that's just my term of endearment.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
real
feel like
shit,
you
yeah.
probably do it out of love because that's just your character. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I don't know how to
Like, yeah.
process. Like humor is how I process a lot of
Right,
shit.
right.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Like,
But
real
you can
shit.
tell that. I can tell that with you. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you got to me. I feel like a lot of guys who are DL not taking it. I can't stand them, but it's harder for them to me to come out because like they're perceived as this one thing and they're living a double life. And then when you come out, you got your friends like, well, was you looking at me, nigga? If I was looking at you 10 plus years ago, why I'm looking at you now? Like
Yeah.
that to me is the dumbest question that you can ever ask somebody
It's a
who
lot.
that's come out as being
I had
gay.
one of my
but
ex-girlfriends
at the
hit me
I'm
up
sorry.
like,
I'm sorry.
so like, now that you're out, like, was I like a test run? Was I like a cover up? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just, when you admit who you really
with the
are,
girls, okay.
yeah, when you admit who you really are, like, it just, for family wise, it was cool for me. Like, it was great, amazing, whatever. But it still does put questions in other people. Like, it's just a big step. Like, it's a really big step. No matter, I feel like I'm really secure in who I am, even though we all have like insecurities.
You
But
was
I'm-
a trade back then,
overall,
right?
not really trade,
You was
but I
trade.
did have the girls though.
He was
but
trade.
but
Yeah,
no, but
sorry.
just Like I
don't
don't.
know
I
what
just.
that
It's a
means.
lot. It's a lot. There's so much. There's so much. And then even for me, like growing up in church. So it's like, okay, like there was times where, like I had a car before a lot of my friends did. So like I'd be like, okay, we're in my car, cool, I'll pick y'all up. But if we're not listening to gospel, we're not listening to no music. And they're like, well, we're not listening to gospel. So I'd be like, all right, we ride in silence. So everywhere we going, I'm talking high school, I'm like riding
I
around in
respect
silence
that.
because of gospel. So it's like they took me serious being in that light. And then when I admitted I'm gay, it's like a lot of people are like, okay, so was this a front or what do you know what I mean? Like it just, it really puts a lot into perspective. So it's not that easy just to be like, this is who I am.
Oh
you
yeah,
about
most
to say?
definitely. Oh shit.
Don't
Goddamn, I
end
forgot.
my shit abruptly. Like
I'm sorry.
it's ignorant.
We hear you talk.
I forgot.
They hear us
Go
talk
ahead,
all the
Drew.
time.
Go ahead, Drew.
No, because this is for the
He's
kids.
like, I
honestly.
forgot what I was
You
saying.
know,
But going back to Nate's point, you know,
I'm sorry
they,
you feel like
No,
that.
no,
I'm
no, no,
sorry.
no. We're good. No, we're good.
Okay.
y'all do this. Y'all do
I want to
this.
make sure because I was like,
You didn't call him sweetie, so he's okay.
Yeah, yeah, I'm good. Yeah,
He's
exactly.
okay.
Good point.
So,
Look, we can even tell.
so going back to Nate's point about being a heterosexual male and living a heterosexual experience and not fully understanding the gay life. And like we were in a conversation in the group chat and like Tay brought up a good point about gay individuals around the world who experience all kinds of homophobia, but not just in the sense of ridicule, but in the sense of their lives being lost.
Yeah.
Like there are countries where a tire will be put around a person, they'll be set on fire.
Jesus.
Yeah. And so like living a DL life for some saves their lives.
True.
And so, you know, I think in one respect, I think because of the privilege that we live here in America to some extent, we can have opinions about individuals who live a DL life. But even here in America, I mean, Matthew Shepard was how many years ago?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Young white male who was murdered and left on like barbed wire. I think that was like 80s, 90s.
Oh, I'm not.
And so like that is what really sparked this I don't want to call it homophobia movement. I don't know. I don't know. But regardless, like here in America and across the world, there's still a lot of people who experience a lot of hardships due to just living a gay lifestyle.
Yeah, I would say that I was blessed, and I think we all were blessed.
Yeah.
To be,
But
I
I think we
was-
all, at some point, we all were DL, right?
I was.
I was.
Me too.
I was
Right.
really looking at the boys. I had to fuck my girlfriend who was very beautiful. Please.
not you had the fucker.
He said, don't get it twisted. I had the bitches.
I
Hey,
would say
time
this.
at-
I would say this. If I was ever to go back to being with girls, she would be the only girl I would ever be with.
I have a girl like
The one that you were with before.
Yeah, cause I can literally see.
Are you
like,
about to cry?
She was hell no. But she was a good girl. And like I consider being a good mother and all that stuff. Like she's an amazing wife.
Every
now.
girlfriend I ever had were I could see them being.
But you know, the boys got me. But I just remember having sex with her and like it's good. Don't get me wrong. Titties are nice. They get wet. But I'm like,
Yes,
but
sir.
but
Please bleep that out.
but so and so makes me nut better.
you know someone who
Yeah,
has a penis that makes you nut.
yeah. So
I would say like if I wasn't happily engaged, like I have a girl that I would actually go back to. Like
I think every gay boy do have sex with a girl.
yeah,
Like they really cared about.
I would not go back.
I would
I
go
would.
back
She
to
got
her
some
because these
good
niggas ain't shit.
Tay, would you go back? Because before you said that you really didn't like the experience of eating her out.
okay, so I would say her name. Her name is Cindy. Like we just connected
she
on a
white or
different
black?
level, and
Y'all
we
name-
only
name
broke
drop
up.
it.
Wait, but was she
We
white
broke
or
up because she started dating.
What you say?
a
but,
girl.
but was she white or black?
She was black.
What a
She was
name?
beautiful.
What
Like
a name?
Cindy, right?
Not
What a name?
trying to-
Cindy.
So are you
Oh,
insinuating
Cindy.
every black
Oh,
man
I
with
thought
white
you
women
said
is
Cindy.
gay?
No, no.
It sounded like he said
That's
Cindy,
hilarious.
right?
Yeah, I thought it was.
Cindy,
Yeah, I thought it was Cindy. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, like she was bad. Like she was short. She was a mother. She had a beautiful daughter. Like we had a nice,
Wait.
we had a nice thing going on.
She had a
Like,
daughter already.
Yes.
So you're gonna be
Oh
stepdad.
no, Cindy.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
we only broke up because she started liking girls.
What the fuck?
So then you went gay.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So Cindy had a baby. Then y'all
Both
got
look so
together.
confused.
Cindy had. I'm gonna catch you up. I'm gonna catch everybody up to speed.
No, I think
So
we're there.
Cindy had a baby, and then Cindy and Tay got together, and then Cindy got with a girl and Tay got with a guy.
Did she get with a girl because of you?
Would you not
It
hit
could,
them
no,
right?
wait, no. Hold on. Let me correct myself. When I got with Cindy, Cindy knew that I had dated guys. Oh, whatever.
okay.
So now
maybe I
you're
made
not
her feel
making
comfortable.
sense.
Maybe I made her feel comfortable.
She was already probably a lesbian then, so that
Well, she
way.
said she was.
Yeah.
Because I asked that question because when I came out to her and told her
Right.
about me, I wanted to make sure that it was something that she would be comfortable with. And we discussed that she had never been with a female before.
So how do you say that? Do you say like, you know?
Do that hurt
but
y'all
for-
pride when a female goes to a female after y'all had sex with
Bookmark.
them? Or been with them?
That has never happened. Not even on no like.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, not even on
No,
no like.
finish. Go ahead. You can
pride
tell that
shit
I've been
bullshit.
drinking.
Would it hurt
because I
your
didn't say
feelings?
shit. So that's how you know I've been
Maybe
drinking.
I
Go
just
ahead.
wasn't it. Like real shit. Now I can't even lie to you. My first love, the chick I would have like gave her my social if she asked me to. Like that ass. Like I felt so hard. Yeah, she was cheating with me on her girlfriend. Like
Oh, wow.
when I was fucking around with her, and this is like when I was like 17.
How'd
so,
you find out?
She told me.
So you knew you were the other guy.
Oh yeah, I knew. I didn't give a fuck. Look, this is like right after I lost my virginity, so I didn't
16,
really know how to
17,
like talk to girls. I was still socially awkward, so it's like this is love for me. So basically, yo, wait, you know what? Sidebar. Let me ask y'all.
Yes,
y'all.
ask us some more questions.
Yeah, this is our last question, guys. We gotta go because it's
Oh,
getting
we're done. We
that
have to wrap
time.
up. Oh,
Yeah, so
no. Well,
last
ask a
question.
question.
Okay, so would y'all believe at every job that I've worked at, I have been asked, "Am I gay?"
Yes.
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 Wow. You heard it here, folks.
I don't. I'll explain. Hopefully, we have time to explain. I don't think that you're like giving gay, but I just, like, I just see why somebody would be like,
What the fuck you mean?
I don't know.
I wanna know.
'Cause I really don't think there's a gay look anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if
Yeah,
you're-
gay people look
if
like
you're
everybody
handsome,
now.
If you're handsome, if you're well put together, if you're well spoken, like those things nowadays, then you could be gay. Like, to be honest, like that's just how it goes.
Yeah,
the
that's
both
just how
of
it
you.
Because the
are-
Amigos would have been gay because they dress kind of weird to me.
True, because
Wait, did you just
they
say
be
they
having that
dress
Puerto
weird?
Rican.
I didn't say that. You
Yeah.
said that.
The Amigos?
Oh
They
my
dress
god!
weird.
If Offset
Tight,
was
tight
gay
pants
though,
and,
oh
yeah.
god.
I mean, now boys wearing skinny jeans back
Look,
then.
I'm not wearing skinny jeans, bro. I'm sorry.
These
That's
are above
these
your.
are look. First of
Your
all,
pants
first
are
of all-
tight though.
First of all,
They're very tight. Can your
they're
dick
not.
breathe?
Yes, it can. I got a whole block right here. It can breathe. But
Nate has on skinny jeans too. Y'all both have one.
I always love skinny. That's why I'm not even in this conversation.
Yeah,
I love skinny jeans.
look,
Niggas
personally,
is like-
I don't
it
like
is
I
what
don't
it
like
is.
skinny jeans only because it's like I need some like room to breathe. Like I like a little air to go through type shit. Like I just like my balls to breathe, for lack of better words. Like,
Okay.
honestly.
Well, the straight guys are wearing hoochie daddy shorts now, so.
Oh look, I'll rock some hoochie daddy shorts. Like while you
I
playing,
feel like,
yeah,
I feel like
yeah, I'll rock
your
them
boss
shits.
can still breathe in hoochie daddy shorts.
But I don't think it's so.
Yeah.
Because you see how everything evolved now, so you don't really know who gay or straight now because
Yeah, you right.
straight people are dressing like gay
Right.
niggas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's why you know. So that's why you know what I mean. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
nothing like.
So that's why you
crazy.
probably get hit on in your Ubers and Lyfts.
Yeah.
Boy, fuck you.
Can I suck your dick? Can I suck your dick, sir?
But nah, this nigga said
For
this
my
nigga,
OnlyFans.
this nigga said, bro, we got 10 minutes in the ride. Let me know if you change your mind.
So he was really trying to. Oh my.
Tay, what he want to do, Tay? Solomon close. We gotta
Beware.
go. We gotta
Make
go.
sure you
I'm
thank
so
them for being on the
sorry.
show.
First of all, let's go ahead and thank our first guest, SSL Podcast, for joining us and having an amazing conversation.
And we want
with
y'all to
us.
come back. Let's bring them back.
Yeah,
most
definitely
definitely,
come back.
definitely come
Y'all
back.
follow, what is it? At SS.
How can they follow y'all? Yo, give your
Okay.
plug.
You go ahead.
Shit,
you go ahead, yeah.
SSL.podcast on Instagram, youtube.com/a short story long, TikTok, We almost banned on there, so we're not
Fuck
posting
TikTok.
nothing.
Why? Well,
Don't fuck TikTok on here.
Not on us. We don't
right, not on this show.
We said nigga. That's
We
what
did not. We did not. We don't support the fuck
we ain't
TikTok.
say that.
Hey, we trying to get there.
You say nigga a lot.
Yeah,
so
they don't let us say
Oh,
nigga.
they don't like that.
Yeah.
You can say everything else. So
That's
I
what I'm
feel
saying. You
like-
can see ass cheeks literally clap with no hands,
Yes.
bro. Like
Yeah,
dead
you
ass. Whole silhouette challenges and all that bullshit.
We also got a website now. My bad, but we also
you
got a
good, you
website now. www.sslpodcast.com. as well.
yes, sir. Y'all tap in, tune into that, baby.
All on every platform. You can get the story about the the dude that was on Lyft trying to fucking suck his dick. That was on our podcast. You can check that out.
Oh yeah, check out the Patreon as well.
And pretty
yeah.
soon we'll be on their podcast as well. I don't know if we'll all four be there together or we'll do one-on-one, but y'all will see us soon on their podcast. So
Most definitely.
yes, sir.
Yeah, you just put us on the podcast.
He did. He just
Yeah.
invited me.
Oh, and y'all can hit me on Instagram, http.gemini, and also y'all can follow me on Twitch.
Gemini.
It makes sense.
Makes sense.
A lot of
I don't
things
know
make sense
signs.
now.
I don't know anything about signs, so I don't know.
Go on, wrap it up.
Well, since we did it, Nate, what's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Oh my
Wow,
God!
you
I
don't
hate
give me
Leos.
Leo.
That's because
What
those
the
things
fuck?
don't mean anything.
Yes, Rodney. To your point, kudos on not giving Leo. I don't really like Leos anymore, but like y'all are really cool. Like
Was-
you're like really feeling the vibes.
Was the one that's getting married a Leo?
I'm not a signs person.
Yeah.
But I do want to say this real quick. I laughed really hard at your video when you said that the guy said, "Let's go smoke." He said, "You get down." He was like, "Yeah." So he
I
was
get
saying,
down.
"I get down to like smoke." So when the dude, so when he went to the dude apartment, dude was like, "Oh, how big is your dick?"
He was like, you got a fat ass
fat
dick.
ass
Wait,
dick.
this happened to you?
This happened to me.
Hey, oh damn.
But why would don't say get down?
What was
'Cause
your
that means
response?
that
You
don't
said
say
cool,
get
calm,
down.
and
We gonna
collect.
hold y'all.
No,
Don't
we
use
had a
that
whole
terminology.
conversation
what he
after that.
said.
Like,
That's dead ass what he said.
yeah, he said you got a
No.
fat ass dick. He told me that, and I was like,
He
bro.
told you have a fat dick?
Yeah, he
How
was
did
How
like,
did he
See
know?
your dick.
we were sitting right next to each other, so he saw like my dick print in my pants, and he was okay.
Close out.
All right, openers. All right, openers.
Then we're gonna get us
Oh,
beat
man.
up.
Thank you.
Have to fight a bitch. Get out with you.
This show is
All right,
crazy.
openers. Thank you for coming and joining us as we swallow hard topics and spit a difference of opinions.
All right,
Good night,
guys.
y'all.
This is gonna be a good episode.